Hey boo, hey, how you be? Come on in and talk with me. Bring a friend or bring three. Like the video, for you it's free. Drop a crown and where you from. The queen is here. Let's start the show. Where we gonna end? Nobody know. Now here we go. Here we go. Let's start the show. Ow. Welcome, 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 confessors. Come on in. Press that thumbs up, drop a crown, and speak if you're not a hater or a lurker. We are nothing but good vibes and good times up in here. We accept all opinions and points of views respectfully. Let's get it cracking. What's going on, confessors? How y'all doing this lovely Thursday night? All right, we are here for the premiere of a new segment I thought I've called Politics for Dummies. Okay, I'm explaining what that means, but first, let me bring my co-host up here, the undisputed African queen, Miss Maud Afro Mama. Hey, boo, hey.
What's going on?
How you doing, baby girl?
Doing good, doing good. What's going on?
It's been a day. It's been a
Mm-hmm.
day, and I'm glad it's over
Yummy.
with. I'm glad I'm home. I got
Yes.
tomorrow off, so I got me a full cup, and it's gonna be a second cup after this.
Sure. Mm.
Well, it's Thursday night. It is the first eviction episode of Big Brother going on. So I got to
Oh.
try not to look at my phone to see who got sent home tonight. I hate a spoiler. So
Mm.
as soon as we jump off of here, I have to jump over there unless I can't look at my phone for the next until I watch the show because
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
see spoilers. So, yes, I'm excited about that. I had to already put my Instagram on the save stuff so it went and refresh and show it too. I be having to dodge bullets up in here, girl. It'd be too much for me to handle. What's going on, Phyllis family? Hi, hi. What's up, cuz?
It's
What it
good.
do?
Good.
Okay, so like I was saying, y'all, I was chilling. I think it was yesterday, and I just thought of this idea to just start talking about politics, even though we barely know nothing about it, not the gist of it, not the deep, deep, deep cuts into the womb of it.
Mhm.
And so, but I like to talk about it. You know, Kamala's running. That's a big thing, and that's a lot of what people are talking about. And I hate Trump, and so I love to have any chance to dig and talk about him and anybody else like him or anything like that of the sort. So I know Mod, who's also likes to talk about politics, because I've always seen her comment under political stuff and things. I'm like, Mod might be the one to call and see if she want to do this with. And of course, she said, yeah. So here we are, y'all. Politics for dummies. We don't know what we're talking about, but we like talking about this shit, and we're gonna talk about it to the best of our ability, and we're gonna talk about it like we know what we're talking about. And
Right?
so,
Yes.
disclaimer, we don't. So
We
this is
don't.
all our opinion and what we talking about. So, since I thought of it, I have been saving some stuff in a profile I had dubbed Politics for Dummies. So let
Mm-hmm.
me say share my screen and get into my Barney bag.
Uh, uh.
That's what I say. I always do the Barney bag song when I go to put in the saves on, but I'm already here to avoid finding out who went home on Big Brother yet.
Right? I was
So
gonna
we
tell you
already
that.
here, so I don't even gotta sing the song. But let's get into some of what we got. Um, First of all, the biggest headline today is the fact that we are waiting any moment for for Barack to endorse Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
Any moment now, that'll be happening.
Mm-hmm.
And what else is happening? There was one other big thing happening.
The VP, she's supposed to be picking up her running mates also.
Yeah, she's going to be picking her running mate soon. Now, I am not good. See, and this is where I'm the dummy in this, because I don't
Mm-hmm.
even know who would be good for her as a running mate right now. A lot of people were naming this dude, I remember, but a lot of people are talking about an all woman ticket.
No, no, it's not gonna cut it. An all women ticket is not
That's
gonna
not
cut
going
it.
to work.
No, no.
She's
I
going to
think
have to
that
choose a white man. Sorry, she
yeah,
is.
it has to be, and that's okay because you cannot alienate, and it's unfortunate that we've been having two white people and nobody has said anything, but you cannot do two black. That's too much. That's too much for America.
Right.
But I think that they were saying, like we said, we don't know shit about politics. We're just here talking because we love to talk. Okay. So they were suggesting that the governor of PA, all right, the governor
Hmm.
would do her good because he is from Pennsylvania and it's a swing state. And he's very well known. He's very liked over there. He also scored some points whenever the assassination happened with Trump. So he came out very forcefully, and I think he was liked by both parties.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So there's that one, and then there is the Arizona Senator Mark. He's
Yeah,
he's been
that's the
Air
one
Force.
that a
Mhm.
lot of people are saying he might be the one.
I don't
But there was
know.
recently someone who just took themselves out of the VP
Yes,
race. Who was that?
yeah. The Maryland governor.
Okay.
He's black. Ain't nobody getting another black person over.
Right. And that's the thing. And I think he did that because he knew and that want to hurt the
Yeah,
chances.
it's not gonna.
She has to
Mhm.
have a white male. That's the
Mhm.
only
Mhm.
way this is going to work.
And not only that, but it has to be a straight male. So I don't see Pete getting there. You know Pete.
Right.
Well,
Right.
so he's no, no. But can we talk about the enthusiasm? What's the word? Can you pronounce that word for me?
What were? What?
People are very enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic.
Enthusiasm. Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
got it. You had it.
Yes. Yeah.
You was on it, honey.
Yo, man. Let me tell you,
Yes, Trump
when
is already ready to get Harris off the ticket. I think that's what was one of the other things I was talking about. So also the fact that Trump and he do not want to do this debate. He is not feeling this debate right now. He
mm-mm.
don't want nothing to do with it, and he knows better. He was so ready and gun ho and eager and enthusiastic. Maybe that's the word of the night. Enthusiastic to debate Biden.
Of
Now
course.
all of a sudden he needs Kamala to be the official Democratic nominee in order to do the debate.
She's gonna be by August 7th. Okay,
And
so you
the
can still maintain
moment
that.
the moment it is announced that the Obamas have endorsed her, it's official. I'm sorry, it's
Right, right,
already
right. It's
official.
already yeah,
But if
yeah.
you want to make it official,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
dude, it will be when the Obamas endorse her, and if it's soon, it's going to be this. If it ain't by the end of this week, it's going to be early at the beginning of next week,
Right. I agree. I agree.
because it's
Yes.
already about to be Friday. They don't want that getting lost in the wind. They're
Yeah.
going to wait till early next week. They're going to endorse her next week. That's when
Mm-hmm.
it's going to happen. All the
Mm-hmm.
big shit happens early in the early days of the week because they don't want the
Mm-hmm.
news getting crowded and
Right,
lost
right, right.
to the weekend, because the news goes out throughout the week. So by Tuesday, I'm sure if it ain't Monday, it's gonna be Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
There
And they
will
were
be an
also
endorsement.
they also didn't want to say anything until Biden had his speech last night. So they didn't want to be like, let Biden be. and then we still have enough time. We don't have to rush. If anything, Kamala has already had enough delegates to get the nomination anyway. So it's okay. We're chilling, but we're gonna be hitting that campaign because listen, um, yo, I don't know what Donald is gonna do when he loses to Kamala. I don't know what he's gonna
trying
do.
anything, and I'm still not so. It's not that I don't have faith that she can't win. I don't have faith that America will just let it happen. She will win, but I feel America is gonna make sure that they do something to make it that she is not. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. I think that
going to the polls. That's what I'm saying. And Funky Dineva had made a good point. He had posted, start hiring your people now. The people who are going to be doing the ballot machines and all of that, who's going to be all of that. Start hiring your people now, because that's always a big thing when it comes around to voting time. So it's like make sure you have your ducks in a row. If you voting, make sure they got to make sure they have their ducks in a row.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does what mean?
Like start hiring your own people. What does that mean? I don't understand
because you want to make sure that people are in place, because they always say there's not enough at one point, and that's how things get lost in the sauce. We got to make sure we are crossing our T's and dotting our I's.
But period. Guess what happened after Kamala after Joe stepped down? So many people registered to vote, so many people signed up to volunteer. And what makes me happy, it's the age from 18 to 29. So these are young folks who are energized, who are like, let's go. They were not feeling Biden. So I feel like because of the fear of a Trump presidency, everybody else is doing everything they can to make sure he does not get there.
But but make no mistake, there's still a lot of people out there 100%. That are definitely waiting and rooting for Trump to win. They are standing back and they are standing by, just like he told them to do at the January 6th or whatever day that shit happened on. So stand back and stand by. That's what they doing. That's what they've been doing ever since, just waiting in the wind. Then we got this man talking about, if he don't win, it's gonna take a civil war. Like, dude, what are you saying? What are you implying, sir?
Right.
Sir, what are you saying? That's how I feel about that. Go ahead.
That I understand that he's been even after the incident that happened with his ear and him saying I took a bullet. No, sir, there was no bullet. It was a glass that cut your ear, sir. Sir. Yo, so I was watching. The director was being questioned by the Congress, and they were he was being told to account for the 8 bullets. And he was being asked, did the bullet, really go through the ear? And he said, I don't have that information with me right now. I cannot confirm exactly what happened. I'm like, dude.
Yes, he showed.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you ain't come with that? Ain't that the basic shit what we here for?
This is why we are
here. That's the basic shit what we are here. You telling me you don't have that? Hey. Thank you, the Queen's Cave. Love. Came through to leave a like. Yes, please make sure you like this video if you're coming through and chilling for a minute, even if you don't stay to play. Just leave a like, and that's okay. See, I should have put that in my intro too. I might have to revamp that shit now. But thanks for coming through, love. But that's what I'm saying. Let's see what we got here. Um, so so JD Vance, who has made his popular self here because he may be, running mate. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. Who is he? Like what the hell? I just cannot. I just cannot. But this is so funny. You
That's
just
funny.
don't want to know. Oh,
That's
here's
very
another
funny.
thing. So now I guess they feel that they can't hide no more. So now we're not. FBI director says they're unsure if Trump was grazed by a bullet during his assassination attempt. See, this goes back to talk about the point where he had said, where it was said that bleeding from the ear was because it was from shattered glass.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so it just really goes. And so, and then you hear another thing talking about 8 shots were fired. You mean to tell me 8 shots were fired and not one hit him the right way? I mean, like, who did y'all hire? Like, who is this kid? Like, did y'all hire this kid? I'm just saying. I just wonder.
It's really scary. It's really scary because, and that she resigned. She's like, you know what? I know it was a failed. We failed in protecting him. So she was like, you know what? Instead of answering all these bunch of questions from the Congress, she was like, you know what? The Secret Service lady chair or whatever her name, her title,
Director of Secret Service. Director, yeah.
So,
hiya, the Masked Angel. Thanks for coming through, darling.
Hi.
That is what I am simply saying. You know what? Oh, this is so cute. Look at this.
Oh, that's cute. That's very cute.
That's very cute. Very, very cute. But this is where people say, like, look, this is where people are saying, look, the Black community is gathering around this woman, this black woman. If you were walking down the street and you saw her, would you be calling her a black woman looking like this?
No.
And that's how I guess a lot of people are feeling.
But so what? So what? You know what I mean?
At this point, so what? For me, it's like this. Every single election throughout our entire history of government, we have always had the choice and only the choice of choosing between your point of view of the lesser of two evils. That is how this democracy has gone and ran since the beginning of time. So this is what we will have to choose from, no matter what. So at this point, are you gonna, because of the fact of what you're looking at, that she didn't do what she needed to do or should have done for the Black community, are you just gonna vote for Trump because of that? Or you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those type of things for me. Because the lesser of two evils, of course, your point of view, you're going to choose between the lesser of two evils. And the lesser of two evils for the Black community is Kamala Harris. It's just simple as that.
Yeah, I think that
different is goddamn delusional.
I think that nobody should just take any kind of voting block for granted. Okay, just because I'm Black, don't expect that I'm just gonna vote for you because I'm Black. Okay, just because I'm a woman.
She do look good. Let's not take that away from her. The girl looks good.
She does. Yeah, she does. She does look beautiful. Absolutely
She's
beautiful.
giving me light skin Tony Braxton.
Yes. Yes. She's gorgeous. She's
You know I
gorgeous.
love a good short haircut. So ta-dow.
I love that.
And
Yeah.
that's real.
But what I was saying was she's gonna have to earn her position, like the vote, like she's gonna come talk to the people, talk to their needs, and express herself. What is it about her presidency? What is it that she's promising the American people? The choice is very clear to me, because I would choose love and over hate any day, anytime. I've got to tell you a story. I go to church. I go to my church, and my church is very conservative. And so, of course, everybody was talking about the assassination attempt, because this is the first service that we had from, when it happened.
Yeah.
And the pastor was over there trying to act like, like, oh my God, he's a hero. I'm like, I was looking around like this, looking for my people. Like,
right. Exactly.
What?
Right.
Can we not do that? Because if you do that, then do we also come here and talk about the hate that he has spread? Do we also come to this and use their platform to call him out for the hate that he spread? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So let's not.
They don't want to talk about that. That's the point. They're not going to say anything that's going to make their president look bad in any type of light.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
But just like for a lot of Black people, how Obama will always be their president.
Yeah.
For a lot of
that's true.
White people, Trump will always be their president. Even if he ain't president, he's still their president. That's how they look at him. They worship him, true. More than anything still. So it's just one of
I agree. Things. That is true, because even at the convention, everybody was putting some stuff on their ear to match up with
that was cheap. All sheep. Nothing but sheep. Sheep. I could not believe it what I saw.
Yes.
I was just verklempt, in awe, baffled, baffled, beyond bewildered. I'm like, what? All of that medical supply just going to waste for
nothing. Right.
Medicals, and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when they had acted like he was shot and there was ketchup all up his ear. It probably was blood, but it was probably his own blood. They drew his own blood and then put it in a baggie. And then they put it in, one of those the paste. They put it in a pastry, a mini pastry bag, and then they just squeezed it on him while I was hurtling over him. Then he came out like Jesus, but instead he just had blood going down his ear.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch. The dude was suffering. The dude was scared, man. Was scared like shit.
But I'm just saying, just come on now. It's just too much. It just makes no sense. And no one's taking it seriously. No one's taking it seriously. No one's thinking about it. No one's sending farewell wishes or we need to toughen up the government. We need to toughen up what's it called? Homeland, whatever type of security. White House security, because our president was almost, killed and all of this stuff. No one cares. No one's talking about that. No one really cares about Trump. No one really cares about Trump.
Well, he has his people. He has like 50% or close to 50% of people, They're
scared of him before they respect him.
Most of them are scared.
They're more scared.
Do you want to talk about the cat dude who said people are miserable because they have no children? And
yes, please talk about it. Go ahead, pitch that up, because he had a lot of nerve, and now he's eating his words.
I can't. No, he's not. I don't think he has apologized for anything.
No, he needs to be. That's what I'm saying. He's eating his words down because look at him. She's on top of his game. She's got more than just something to say. She's doing something, and she's in the race, and she's beating your boy, and you can't handle it.
Right, right.
And you
right.
mad. You big mad.
Right.
You
right.
big mad.
I don't get it. I mean, somebody went to Yale. You know, they're smart people. They're not just average. Like, dude.
I mean, some people don't go to Yale. Some people just get into Yale because their father was rich and paid a big contribution to the library or some shit like that. That's how a lot of that goes in those uppity places. I forget who those colleges, those uppity colleges. That's where a lot of rich shit drama bullshit goes down.
Yeah, that's what they said about the Bush.
Exactly. Yes, Smash Angel, big mad. Big mad. Exactly. I mean, wouldn't you be big mad? I mean, look at these polls. Let's see what this guy got to say.
Before she even get to the elections, baby, yup, they trying to impeach her. They trying to impeach her. Them Republicans, they feeling some type of way. They're feeling upset. They got their panties all in a bunch. I'm talking skid marks in their drawers and all, baby. They feeling some type of way. So these are the latest updates. As of 48 hours ago, these are the latest updates of the polls and the potential. So these are the predictions thus far in the support Kamala Harris has generated over the past 72 hours prior to 48 hours, right? So the polls state that she's superseding Trump and that she has a strong possibility of winning this race, the Democrats against the Republicans, right? And in 24 hours, just 24 short hours, she was able to raise 81 million, and it's rounding about 90 million at this point in time. So where did I get this news from? Mr. Representative from Tennessee, Andy Ogles. Don't worry, I got a picture of him. And back of me, what you see is the articles of impeachment against Vice President Kamala Harris and the foundation in the back. Let's get a closer look. There we are. The foundation that they state, as you can see underneath the word resolution, impeaching Kamala Debbie Harris, Vice President of the United States for high crimes and misdemeanors. So my thing is, how y'all gonna try to impeach her for jaywalking? Breaking news, y'all. They trying to impeach Kamala Harris before she even get to the elections, baby. Y'all, they trying to impeach her. They trying to impeach her.
She was too funny.
Oh, she's so funny. I saw in the comments over there people saying, "Oh, she's not even black; she's Indian."
I mean, she got some of that. She got some of this. She got some of this. She got some of this. She got some of this.
Her mom
she ain't got is no Trump blood running through her veins.
Okay. But that girl was funny. I wasn't expecting the jaywalking part of it.
I was like, no, she didn't.
No, she didn't.
It's funny.
Oh man. Oh,
but
man.
yes, he has no say so. I mean, and then he's going to this because remember he said he was gonna be cool. He wasn't gonna fly off the handle, do no stupid shit. Well, that ended quickly because look at this. He's like, wow, just watching the fake news. He loves that shit. And they're doing their very best to turn the worst president in the history of our country into a brilliant and heroic leader. He was heroic because he quit. And to turn dumb as a rock Kamala Harris from a totally failed and insignificant vice president into a future great president, no, it just doesn't work that way. Big mad. Once again, big draws mad. Big draws mad he is. This is all you have to say. Like, you act like you wasn't worried about her before when it was just a thought, when it was just a fart in the wind. You wasn't worried about her then, Trump. So why the fuck is you worried about her now?
Because it's a threat now. Okay. You thought he had this thing in the bag. Now all of a sudden you realize, oh shit, oh
talking
shit,
shit.
oh shit, it's not good. It doesn't look good. So
And this person is right here. They said he gonna call her a slur by October, and someone said you're about to see racism and misogyny, the likes of 1861. This is going, and and I feel as it goes on, he is going to lose the woman vote more and more. It's going to happen.
And we're gonna be
It's
here to
going
speak
to
on
happen.
it. And we're gonna be here speaking on it.
And the younger voters between 18 and 29.
Yeah.
The black voters, they just gonna be where they is probably.
That's what I wanna know who are these 21% and are these the Amber Rose? Are these the Amber Rose?
Amber Rose type bitches. That's who. Amber Rose type bitches. And let's talk about that bitch for a minute. Like, how much are they paying you?
A lot.
How much are they paying you?
She is getting good money.
She gotta be getting good money. She has to be, because there is no way in hell. First of all, the Republican Party is the Republican Party. And Amber Rose is a slut walking, wanna motivate, uplift sluts.
Right?
Spokesperson.
Right. Why
would no one gives a fuck about.
Right.
Since you got done dating Kanye and he made you sign an NDA, so you can't say shit. So we don't give a fuck what you got to say.
It's ridiculous.
But then you want to speak? Like, do you know the shit they talk? They probably Nope, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't even gonna say that.
Don't say it.
I ain't even gonna say that. But girl, you think you somebody special to them?
Think twice.
And let's see, and to know what we're dealing with in the Republican Party. So now that Trump's running partner JD Vance, all popular and shit. So I got this clip from the Jasmine brand that says Whoopi Goldberg sounds off on resurfaced clip of Donald Trump's Republican running partner JD Vance. So let's see what this is.
Excuse me. Are second guessing their VP choice.
Oh yeah.
And resurfaced with a video of JD Vance, and it's not really helping him connect with a lot of voters. Take a look.
We're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made. And so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too. And it's just a basic fact. You look at Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, AOC, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children. And how does it make any sense that we've turned our country over to people who don't really have a direct stake in it?
Sir.
Wow.
Sir.
There are people who have chosen not to have children for whatever reason. There are people who want to have children who cannot. How dare you? You never had a baby. Your wife had a baby, but you never had a baby. So you know nothing about this. And how dare you? And women, you heard how he thinks of you.
Yeah.
This is not good for you, JD.
And that is why I feel if Trump chooses him, definitely the women are going to flock more over to Kamala, period. Y'all really gonna have this? Y'all really gonna have this? Like, for real, for real.
And
Tamasha, hey boo, hey.
And
there's no way.
This infertility is, confession, somebody who's gone through that. I know people who have gone through that. You know what I mean? So it's something that most of our friends, families have gone through, difficulties trying to, to be pregnant, right? You've gone through everywhere and you're not able to be pregnant. So you don't just think it's a joke or think it's funny to speak on something like that. So I don't know. I think that Well, he was picked by Donald. Donald thought that everything is done. This election is over. He has all the states. Listen, they were so confident. That's the only reason why he picked him. They were very confident that they are winning.
I mean, they don't probably
until Kamala showed up and everybody was like, "Oh shit! Oh my gosh! What just happened? What just happened?"
Well, now they're gonna have to go to the drawing board because if they want to keep the women's vote, they're gonna definitely have to change this suggestion. For real. For really. Because you are definitely pervy and pervier. Like it said, you are definitely that. So this was so messed up. But it was funny to me because we're here to be funny about everything, right? Nothing serious, really. So I want to play this clip of the guy on Fox Business calling Kamala the original hot Tui girl. This was so wrong on so many levels.
Let me see.
So this.
The DEI press secretary telling you that the DEI vice president is the future of the party here. And so the future looks kind of dim for the Democrats here, but this is no shocker either. Kamala Harris, she's the original Haktua girl. That's the way she got where she is. And the party's going downhill if it's in her hands.
That was tough. That was harsh.
Yeah, and then there's the DEI press secretary telling you that the DEI vice president is the future of the party here. And so the future looks kind of dim for the Democrats here, but this is no shocker either. Kamala Harris, she's the original Haktua girl. That's the way she got where she is, and the party's going downhill if it's in her hands.
That was tough.
And I have heard this before. It's not the first time I have heard people talking about that she has slept her way through.
That's okay.
Why
are people jealous?
Yes.
Why are people jealous?
I mean, some of us got to use what we got to give.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm sorry, but especially in politics, because politics is such a man's game that they make it seem. Why not? I mean, their power is what's between their legs that makes them a man to be able to play this game the way they do and count women out. Might as well use the power between yours to get to the top anyway. It's the same thing. They using what's between their legs. You using what's in between your legs. It's the same thing.
Period. Okay. Period. But I have to tell you this. You really have to be connected to be the Attorney General of California. It's such a big, 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 big state. You really have to be connected. You really have to know people. And then you then become a senator. I mean, you need the money. You need all those, you gotta do what you have to do.
Buster says Vance was high on something at the RNC because he was pink in the face telling all his family. But was he? I see. Send me if you find a clip. Send me a clip. For real, I did not see that. I need to see that. That's wild. See, them RNCs be on some other stuff. Even though you ain't with the Republicans, you watch the RNC because it's so fascinating. These people come to these rallies and the campaigns and all of this, and you would think that they are on the highest of medications and street drugs, if you will, street medications, if you will. And they're not, but it's like these people are on a high that I have never seen, and I don't even know what it is. This is something different. Like this is some gorilla juice or something. I don't know.
Not gorilla juice.
I don't know. I think that's a thing. I think gorilla juice is a thing. I think that's an actual type of juice. I think that is something. But that's what this is. I don't know. Monkey juice, donkey juice. I don't know. All the animal juice. Because y'all know these, from where all of these people are from, they into some other stuff. So all animals can apply for them. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. But
Oh
then he
boy.
gonna ask, but to take this further, he gonna ask, did he go too far? He said, did I go too far on Fox News calling Kamala Harris the OG hot to a girl? Or am I right over the target? Now, I mean, I'm gonna have to go to his, was this on Twitter? I do not follow him on, I'm sorry, I cannot call it X. Twitter, Elon, Twitter.
Right?
Was this on Twitter that he put? Because I would love to see the comments, because you know everybody commented on it. But even the girl in here was saying, "Wow, too far, too far." But homeboy next to her, he was laughing his ass off. That shit was hilarious to him. He could not get enough of it. I couldn't get it. Even I wanted him to go on, because this is the type of shit that you live for during the campaign. The messiness. Yeah. If you're not serious about all of this and you just really in for the fun, because this is all a farce, you know, you want to see the theatrics. You want to see all of that good entertainment stuff. So even though this is messed up what he said about her, and if I was her, I'd be mad as fuck at him. I would be like on some other shit right now if I was Kamala with this dude. However, I ain't her, and I'm just a viewer and I'm watching, and that shit was funny to me. And I could have listened to some more if he had continued, and I'm sure he did. Like, I may follow him on TikTok or something if I can find him if he on there. You know, Michael Cohen, who went away and got in trouble for Trump, he goes live on TikTok faithfully every fucking night. And I be listening in on there sometimes, and he be going in on Trump. It'd be so funny. Like, he gives no fuck about Trump anymore. But it just, and that's what's the case. You know how many people are going to be go to jail once again if Trump is in office? All of the crimes he's going to make people under his reign, like, it's going to be horrible. It's going to be absolutely horrible. So, what is your thoughts? Why do you think it not to say that it's taking so long, but why do you think Obama didn't endorse Kamala right away? Do you think he had a change of heart, or he was just waiting out along and people was just talking shit and blowing smoke up the public's ass? Because you would see things talking about sources say, you know, like this one. Source, Bach refuses to endorse incompetent Kamala Harris. He knows she can't win against Donald Trump.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I think that
narrative I don't like. But what are your thoughts?
That's ridiculous. No, I think he wanted it to play out first because he didn't want to jump in and then endorse her, and maybe then they were supposed to have a conference, you know, where they're gonna choose, like a democratic process where other people will come on and say, I want to be the president and all that. So I think Obama was just like to make sure that everybody's voice is heard. Number one. Number two, because of the friendship that he had with Biden, I think he wanted Biden to talk first, to say whatever Biden wanted to say first, and then he's not going to go anywhere. It doesn't matter whether he endorses Kamala right now or tomorrow. She's a Democratic nominee right now. And so I don't think there was so much, like, there was nothing to it. This is nonsense that says that Kamala is not going to win. What?
I mean, like I'm saying, it's the conspiracy theorist in me that I just can't just go on the hope creed and being a society chick and a society woman and a society civilian to think that she could actually be president. Would I love for it to be for her? Yes, I would love it. But once again, I have to say, do we really think white America is going to let a black woman be president before they let a white woman? They wouldn't even let Hillary.
I think so. I think they are ready. I think they are ready. I think they are ready. first, I need you. You're from Michigan. I need you guys to deliver those delegates, Michiganians. Michiganians, is that what you say?
We say we Michiganders over here.
Jeez, Michiganders. Okay, Michiganders, just give Kamala. Give Kamala the delegates. That's all we want. And then we move from state to state. I see it. I see it. I think that, you know, nobody, like, this dude is a threat to so many things, reproduction, whether it's a Supreme Court, even
Let's talk about
economics.
25, because this is the problem right here.
Mm-hmm.
He feels, and the fact that he's trying to take himself away from this. He's trying to take himself away from this. He's trying to act like he has nothing to do with this. He's not behind this. He doesn't want this to happen, and this isn't it. But I know this is too small to read, but it's the Project 2025 is and no fault divorce. Come on now. You know how crazy life is going to be for people and how hard it would be to get a divorce. Complete ban on abortions without exemptions. And Kamala just had that rally where she said that no, it will be the complete opposite, because she mentioned this as one of the things that was in Project 2025 when she was debunking it. Additional tax breaks for corporations in the 1%. This is what I don't understand. Ain't America rich enough? Ain't these rich people rich enough? Like, how rich do y'all need to be?
I know. How much do you need?
How much more money do y'all need? Like, what is y'all doing with y'all money? Like, is the cost of living going up for y'all in y'all world or something?
Like,
did the cost of a kidney on the black market go up? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of shit y'all into.
Right.
Are ransoms getting bigger? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Hush money is becoming a higher rate.
It is becoming a higher that part.
What's going on in the rich people world? I don't know the name. I need to know. So higher taxes for the working class again. Like, goddamn. We ain't gonna be a working class anymore. We gonna be a broke, homeless class. It's gonna be homeless and rich. That's what it's gonna be. Homeless and rich. Elimination of unions and worker protections. That's a big one. Because that's what if the unions ain't going, this country is not going. Period. Point blank, period. And mine getting tired. Let's wrap this up, y'all. I didn't want to be on here alone, but there's so much to talk about. Like I said, I could talk about politics forever, even though
I know.
Shit.
I know.
Even though I would love, on the day off, we got to go on earlier so we can play around longer.
Yeah, and I would like us to just specifically talk about this Project 2025, like, seriously.
Okay, well, I'm not going to go any further on Project 2025. We'll do a specific, we'll do a specific politics for dummies on just that. We'll save that. But I love this picture because it's
my gosh.
This picture speaks volumes if this really happens. For real. The man says, I believe she will win. And yes, women, period, are having fits over the overturning of Roe versus Wade. I don't understand how any woman, just how, for the reasons they had that they just couldn't stomach voting for Hillary. I don't understand because of this alone why you cannot stomach voting for Trump over this. Like, this is your body, bitch. Haven't you done with it whatever you have wanted to your whole life? Like, not even your parents have really could made you do anything with your body. Your body is yours.
Right.
You want to let this old white man tell you what to do with your body? Like, I just don't understand the logic. It's crazy. And even for women who you know, I have no intentions of ever having kids, but I'd be damned if I ever give the right to somebody else, let alone a
make the
man,
decision for you.
to tell me what to do with my body. If I ever decide different,
Right?
I might want to get paid and be a surrogate. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. But I'm saying that might, you know, who knows? That might not be a thing in Project 2025. May stop that. That might be a thing. That's why we're going to have to really, I really want to dissect Project 2025.
Yes.
Like, I really want to Google it and
Yes.
talk about it. Like, that might be like a 2-hour live mod. So be ready for that.
Shit.
Be ready for that. We're going to pick a day.
Yeah.
We're going to pick a day soon. So one day next week, we're going to be ready for that. Okay? We got to get ready for that. But yeah, I just love this picture. So I'm going to definitely keep this picture.
That's so cute. I like it.
Because this is going to speak. Hopefully it'll speak volumes one time. But one more thing before we go. I love when a bitch has to get a bitch together and collect her collectively.
Oh my gosh.
And especially on stage and in public and on national TV. And especially when you looking fine as wine and looking good. When you read in the bitch, have to play this clip before we leave.
Oh, you just said no. That's not what they want. I'm a part of that they.
No.
And what I'm saying, yes,
you said white women.
No, what I am saying right now is that I believe in equity. And when I say equity, I want everyone to have a fair, level playing field. I do not want.
That's not the definition of equity. Take a look at Kamala Harris's 2020 campaign ad.
Let's let Ashley.
Just because you talk so much doesn't make you right. Okay, a conversation is that you listen, you actually hear what somebody says, and then we have a discourse. Just talking over someone doesn't make your point any stronger. Equity we can say, we know that there are people who are some disadvantaged, some white poor folks who are more disadvantaged than some people who are Black middle class. We know that. But what equity is that, and I will just say, white women are the ones who have benefited the most from affirmative action. So maybe you're sitting at this chair because somebody thought you deserve to have an equal playing field.
I don't agree with them.
You don't have to, but the facts are the facts. Like, you don't have to agree with it, but numbers are numbers and facts are facts. And we do know white women benefited more from affirmative action than even Anna, myself, or Abby, or you at this point. Equity is that we want an even playing field. We want everyone to have a fair shot.
That's an incorrect definition.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Equity
it is. Take a look at Kamala.
You just said, no, that's not what they want. I'm a part of that they.
No.
And what I'm saying, yes, I am.
So let me tell y'all, this is like my favorite new show to watch. She comes on, I think at when I got home tonight, she was on.
Well, but did she bring the same people?
9.
But did she bring the same panel though?
Yeah, no, it's always different panel, but like it's usually mostly black people, and maybe like one white person or maybe one Republican. But I'll let you know for sure the time she comes on. But
no, I know. I watch her.
And so when I come home, I turn my TV on CNN. So when I come home, I just gotta turn on my TV that's already there and I start. But yeah, they be talking. I love watching her and the people that she brings onto her panel and talk. It's good conversation. And like I said, when they need to, they eat a motherfucker up. They have to. They eat a motherfucker up. What is my talk? When perms go up, we know it's bad. Shut the fuck up. Yes, the song is not good at all. Yes, it is. So we're gonna really have a drink that night and that day, and we're gonna go through Project 2025 and we're gonna read on it and talk about it. Thank you, Spotcha. Call me up, girl. Love chatting with you ladies. Thank you for coming through, Mass Angel. Make sure y'all come back. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all like and make sure y'all subscribe to Mod's channel as well. And we're gonna come back and get it cracking and keep Politics for Dummies going. So Mod, what else you got going on that you want to put out there?
You know how I am.
Mod does her thing, and you know, she's a busy bitch. So when she is on, and y'all will be so lucky to catch her when she live, so she can grace y'all with her presence. So make sure y'all follow her, and make sure y'all push that notification bell. So when she do go live, y'all know, and y'all can be there too. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Master Angel. Love. She act like a Leo North Scorpio. Goddamn. She clocking her. Yes, she was not playing around. Yes. So I gotta catch the rewatch of this. I think it's on right now. Probably. I don't know, but it's about to come back on. No, it's probably because the night shows come on back to back. They just do a rotation.
Yeah.
So I always catch it in full again the next time it come on. But by that time, I don't been one live or been to watch one show, took my shower and all that. I actually just need to start recording it on my DVR because I do got Xfinity and I ain't got no reason not to be. Period. All right. So we will catch y'all with another episode soon. So thank y'all for coming through and chilling with us tonight on the first episode of Politics for Dummies. We really had a good time. We will catch y'all later. We as